Well, welcome to the day 2 of the Become Energized and Unstoppable Challenge. I am health coach Kylie. I help female entrepreneurs and small business owners have the energy and the health that they want so that they can thrive and really succeed in everything that they desire, whether it be their health, their business, everything. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about energy, and we're going to talk specifically about how to increase your energy in a couple different areas of your life. So we are going to go ahead and dive right in so I don't take up too much of your guys' time. By the way, Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. It's not New Year's quite yet, but we're almost there. So thank you for joining us. And Wally says thank you too. He's just going to be smelling things on my lap. All right, so we're talking about increasing energy. Now, there's a lot of different things that can increase our energy, and we all need that energy, right? We need the energy to get stuff done, to be able to go to work or to just do our work at home and still take care of kids, or to have a social life, or to cook, or to just get out of bed during the day. So we want to increase that energy so that you have that energy to do stuff, to actually live life to its fullest and really enjoy life. So there are 3 big things that affect our energy. There's a lot of different things, but we're going to talk about 3 main ones. And if you did download the worksheet, and then this is what this page looks like. Well, it doesn't have all the writing on it because I filled it in to talk to you guys, but there's 3 different categories. And the first category is going to be sleep. Now, we all know that sleep is really, really important for us, but we want to know how much sleep that we need, how to get the best amount of sleep, and all of that. So with sleep, you want to aim for about 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. Sometimes that can be easy, sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. I personally will listen to an app called Relax Melodies, and it has a whole bunch of meditations and stories and a whole bunch of different things on there that really help me get to sleep, and then you can make your own sounds to it so that you can sleep to whatever sound is best for you, which is really cool. But the other techniques that we have that are that work really, really well is, number 1, creating a power down hour. And this power down hour is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's an hour of you just powering down for that day and actually getting ready for bed so that you can sleep and be prepared for sleep. So this power down hour, it may compose of a couple of different things, like writing in the journal, which is another one of the tips, is writing down in a journal and writing down all of the stresses of the day, all of your worries, all of the to-do things that you have on that to-do list, and then also gratitude, because writing down gratitude and thinking about gratitude can really make a huge difference in your life. So having that journal and just writing down everything, getting it all out on paper so it's not just going through your head all night. And that can be part of your power down hour, along with maybe reading a book, or like brushing your teeth, or doing yoga or meditation, or whatever it may be. So that is the power down hour. The second technique is to raise your body temperature. And raising your body temperature is really good because it prepares you for sleep. It gets you in that relaxed state, kind of relaxes your muscles and gets you in ready for bed. And so to raise your body temperature, you can take an Epsom salt bath. The Epsom salt is going to be really good for magnesium. It has magnesium in it, and which is, a lot of us are deficient in magnesium, and so having that is going to help give us that extra magnesium. And then the warm water is going to raise your body temperature also. And then also you could have like a warm water bottle or a hot pack in your bed and put that in bed right beforehand, and then when you get into bed, then it's going to be nice and toasty warm and you can just cuddle up with it. I like to use a little stuffed animal. It's not a Snuggie, I forget what it's called, but you put it in the microwave and you heat it up, and then it's like really warm and you can like cuddle it. You can also take a blanket and put a blanket in the dryer, and so it's going to get really nice and warm. Then when you're ready for bed, you take it out, you cuddle up in it, and you fall asleep in the soft, warm, fuzziness of it all. So that is the second technique for getting some sleep. The third is getting 20 minutes of daylight a day. And this is really important because the sun, it once determined when we got up and when we went to bed. And so having this 20 minutes of sunlight, this is going to be really good for getting us back on that circadian rhythm and kind of regulating our body again, because then you can actually fall asleep, and your body, when it's nighttime, it can release that melatonin to get you ready for bed. And so that can be really beneficial for kind of preparing your body for sleep. The next tip is to eat at least 2 hours before bed, or more than 2 hours before bed. Now, the reason why you want to do this is because your body needs to detoxify. And if you eat a really, really large meal right before bed, then all of your body, all of the energy is going to be going towards that digestion, and it's going to be trying to digest everything, and it can really struggle with digesting everything and detoxifying your body and preparing you for sleep and all of these different things. So if you have that large meal, then you may not be detoxifying your body, and so that can really mess things up. So eating at least your big meal at least 2 or more hours before you go to bed can be really beneficial. Now that is all about sleep and increasing your energy with sleep. Now the second technique is all about stress. All of us have stress, and stress is everywhere. And we want to know how to kind of deal with that stress so that you can have more energy. Because when you're stressed out, a lot of that energy is really taken out of us. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining us. So that stress, it really takes the energy out of us. And so finding techniques to kind of relieve this stress can really be beneficial. And this isn't on my list, but I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. But so if you guys have ever heard of the idea of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Now, they use this story a lot, where if you are in a park and you're eating, and all of a sudden a lion comes out of somewhere. When you're eating, your body's in that parasympathetic mode. It's in that relax and digest. And so when you are in that parasympathetic, you're relaxed, you're digesting, and you're all good. But when you see that lion is going to put your body in that fight or flight mode, which is the sympathetic mode. And all of that blood that was right towards your digestion, digesting everything with that, when you're in the relax and digest mode, well, that's all going to go to your muscles, because you're going to be running away from that lion, because you don't want to be eaten by the lion, right? So you want to run away as fast as you can. All of that blood is going to go to your muscles, and so you can run away. Well, when you are stressed, your body does the same thing. And psychologically, our body doesn't always know the difference between a little bit of stress and a lot of stress, like a lion chasing you. And so when you're really, really stressed all the time, and you have that chronic stress, then your body's not going to digest as easily, because all of the blood and everything is towards other things. So getting that back down to relaxing and resting and digesting, there you go, rest and digest, that's what I was looking for, can really help with digestion and your energy. So the first technique for kind of relaxing your body to digest food is to take some deep breaths. Deep breaths are really, really, really beneficial for just kind of relaxing you. It tells your body that, okay, I don't have to be stressed anymore. I'm relaxed and I'm ready to digest. And so we like to use, in my coaching program, I like to use the technique of the 5-7-5 breath, where you take a deep breath for 5, you hold it for 7, and then you exhale for 5. And this really helps you kind of take in a lot of breath, kind of hold it for a little while, and then release it all, and release all of the stress with it. I like to also add words with it, like I breathe in positivity and I release stress, or something like that, so that you're relaxing your entire body. And having those 10 long deep breaths takes approximately about 2 minutes or so. And so it's not a whole lot of time, but it's really beneficial to get your body in the mode for eating and digesting, and just kind of getting ready to digest all that food, so that you can have the energy and your body's not taking up all of the energy to do multiple things all at once. The second technique is to stop producing so much cortisol. And cortisol is the hormone that is released when you are stressed. And it is the stress hormone. So you want to kind of slow down. When you slow down, then your body's not going to produce as much cortisol. And one really good way to slow down is to take longer for your meals. And by take longer, I mean having a 20-minute meal. This is another thing that I recommend to all of my health coaching clients, is to take this 20-minute meal. This 20-minute meal is exactly what it sounds like. It's 20 minutes to eat your meal. So you want to start with as long as you take right now. So if you take 5 minutes, then you sit down, you press the timer to just see how long you take, and you eat at your normal pace. You want to know how fast you're actually eating. Then the next time that you sit down, you want to increase that by 5 minutes. Increasing it in increments is going to be a lot easier than, okay, I'm going to sit down and eat for 20 minutes every day for 7 days. That's going to be a lot more difficult than just increasing it by 5 minutes every day. And eventually getting up to that 20 minutes, that's going to allow your body to eat the food, and then for your stomach to signal your brain saying it's full. If you eat it really, really, really fast, then your body's not going to have that time to signal your brain, and then you may overeat. And so taking that time can really, really help with everything, and you're not like shoving food in your mouth, and so you're not as stressed. And so that is, and doing this 20-minute meal with different people have really helped relieve heartburn, IBS, constipation, and even fatigue. So there's a lot of different things that this 20-minute meal can do for you. So the next tip is, or the next biggest thing that affects our energy is the food we eat. And we all know that food affects our energy, but we all, like, food is delicious, so we want to eat it all. But there are a couple different techniques. One of them is the 20-minute meal, like I had just talked about, because that can really help you digest the food and relax and eat it all and eat it slowly. The next one is to eat at the same time every single day. Now, if you do this, your body's not going to be stressed like, oh, I don't know when my next meal is going to be, so I better store it all so I don't starve. And so eating at the same exact time every single day is really going to get your body in the rhythm. It's not going to be as stressed, and you're going to have a little bit more energy, because if you're eating at the same time every day, that's going to keep your body, it's going to keep your blood sugar up, and so you can have that constant energy throughout the day, and that's what we're looking for. The next tip is to engage all of your senses. I know this one sounds a little bit weird, but engaging all of your senses, this can help you feel satisfied sooner, because you're engaging your hearing and your seeing and your smelling, and you're really enjoying your food, and so you're going to be a lot satisfied a lot sooner, and that can really help you not kind of stress about a whole bunch of things, and you can just focus on eating your food, and then you're going to be more in tune with when you are full. And then if you stop when you are when you're like 75% full, then you're going to be full but satisfied and still have the energy, and that's what we're looking for. You don't want to eat so much that you can't move and you just want to sleep afterwards. You want to eat to the point where you're satisfied but not so full that you can't do anything. Now, the next thing on here is foods that give me energy and foods that take away my energy. Now, these are really important because sometimes we eat foods that we may think are healthy, but they aren't necessarily healthy for us, because everyone is very unique. There are as many diets as there are people on this earth, because everyone is going to be a little bit different, and something's going to be better for someone than another person. So we want to kind of figure that out. And this is something that I really love to help my clients with, because we get to dive deep into what gives them energy, what takes it away, and what foods are right for their unique body, and kind of diving deep into that so that they can eat the foods that are great for them, even if it's not great for someone else. So writing down foods that give you energy, kind of thinking about it, like for me, I love to eat leafy greens because they have an uplifting energy and they really give you energy. And Nikki says yes. I'm glad you agree. And then also like fruits and veggies. I love eating fruits and veggies because they are so filling and they are delicious and they give me energy and they don't take away my energy, which is awesome. And then also fish and brown rice are really, really good sources of energy. And I say brown rice because brown rice is a lot better than white rice. White rice doesn't really have a lot of nutrients in it, but brown rice does. And when I looked into this, there are so many different benefits of brown rice versus white rice. And so just switching over to the brown rice at like, for example, Chipotle, that had made a huge difference and it doesn't really taste much different. So it's awesome. Hi, Fran. Hi. Thanks for joining us. And then foods that take away your energy. You want to kind of think about what foods you eat that may take away your energy and may make you sleepy afterwards. I know a lot of people, they will have sugar and they either will get the energy boost from sugar and then they'll go crashing down, or they just won't have that energy boost at all and they'll just crash. There's some people who get really tired after they eat sugar, which that means they shouldn't be having that and that it's going to take away their energy. Another one for me, I don't know why, actually I do know why now, but for a long time it was pizza. Pizza would just zap my energy, I would become cranky, and I wouldn't feel good, and I just wouldn't have any energy to do anything. And then I realized I was gluten insensitive, and that is why I shouldn't have been eating pizza. So I stopped eating the gluten, and it completely changed everything, and my energy skyrocketed when I stopped having that gluten. So that could be another one that people shouldn't really have, is that gluten if they have that gluten sensitivity. And then fast foods. A lot of my clients have said that when they eat fast foods, then their energy just plummets. So just kind of paying attention to what you're eating that isn't really doing anything for your energy but might be zapping it. Now, the last thing that we will talk about today, we're keeping this video a little bit short, but the last thing is 3 additional techniques to help you double your energy. The first one is drinking water. Getting up in the morning and drinking a full glass of water, whether it be 10 ounces, 16 ounces, but drinking that water can really help your body get energized and hydrated and get you ready for the day and really start waking up your metabolism. Once I started doing that, my energy started increasing immediately, so it was awesome. The next one is to get fresh air every single day, whether that's taking a walk, or if you can't get out of the house, if you can't get out of the office, then just opening a window and staying by the window or a plant for a little while so that you have that fresh air and you can just breathe it in so that you have that fresh air again. I'm reading your thing, Nikki. Yep, crab foods gets crap results. Yep, I definitely agree. Thank you for sharing that. And then the last technique is to have a dance party. This one is probably my favorite because I love dance parties, especially when no one's around, because then you can dance like no one's watching, which is a saying. But I love to do this because then it gives you that energy and you have that boost of energy. I do that before every call, before every live. Like I did it 5 minutes before I came and started talking to you guys because it gives me the energy and it gets me pumped up and ready to go. So a dance party, even if it's like in your car for a little bit, if it's in a room, if it's just like a little jiggle on your head, whatever it is, doing that can kind of give you a little boost of energy for the day. So there you go. That is what I have for you guys today with the increasing your energy. I really hope that helped you guys. So yeah, if you could let me know which one is your favorite, that would be awesome. I would also love to talk with you a little bit to figure out which one is going to be the best for you, how to increase your energy so that you can get everything done that you want to get done in the day and still have energy left over, because having that energy, it really makes a huge difference in everything. So there you go. I'm going to show you guys the dog one more time because he's eating everything because he's a little puppy. This is Wally. But yeah, there you go. That was increasing your energy. I hope you guys loved it, and I hope you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve and New Year's. Please be safe on the roads. Please be safe tonight and just everything. I hope you have a fantastic celebration, and 2020 is going to be everyone's year. I can't wait to help all of you achieve your dreams and just go out there and help people and make a difference and love what you do. So thank you so much. And yeah, there you go. You want to say bye? Bye. He's eating different things in here. Glad you guys are enjoying the little puppy. He's like 5 months old. I don't even know. He's a little energetic little pup. But Happy New Year. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys a little bit later. I love you all. Have a good one. Bye.